options, choices, and we get them often. Yeah. And if you ain't no, God damn it, what? Any, mini, money, mo. Let's get it, let's go. If you ain't no, what? Any, mini, money, mo. Let's go.
And we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Down in the Basement podcast, where we tell you the biggest headlines that went down this week. If you're listening for the very first time, this is what you get when you put all this with all that. You know? Hey, it's last week of April. 420 is done. The week, the year is going by faster than we know it. Sure will show it. Let me tell you some vibe check though.
Tell me something good.
Oh wait. Before I begin the vibe check, I didn't even introduce my guys.
I was about to say, you know what? I guess it's his show.
We got Simon in the house. Yeah, you know.
What's going on? What's happening?
And we got Ricky, the soundboard guy, of course.
The one and only. Looks like 420 isn't over for Anthony.
Actually, yeah, no, it's done. And last but not least, my name is Anthony. We're here for you guys. As I mentioned, April's coming by real quick. And for my vibe check, I just want to say it's been good. This week's been good. I got my first dose of vaccine. You know what I mean?
Talk about it.
It's pretty easy.
Stronger, right?
No, the first 2 days I felt kind of like off. Like I was just tired the first day. Slept it off, but we did go out. So, which brings me to my point. I got my first dose of vaccine and I went out. I know it was like supposed to be the fifth rounder, but
Fifth wave shoddy like Sim.
yeah. But what wave are we on right now for us to even know what wave we're on? You know. Anyways, I got my.
Say we're on like the second or third.
Oh, so I'm right on track. If you know, but yeah, I really got it for our trip coming up next month.
Where did you go out?
I went to the East Ridge. East Ridge is serving their vaccine for free.
Yeah, that's by Stanford, right?
Stanford, yeah. Stanford Medical Hospital has a station.
Everyone should know by now you can go get your vaccine. Okay, you can go. Feel free to sign up, get your appointments, take it. I know Slime ain't gonna do it because he's fifth wave shoddy.
It's America.
Yeah. I'm gonna get it eventually. I mean, eventually everybody's gonna get it. Eventually I'm gonna get it. I'm not speaking for everyone, but yeah, man, I ain't in no rush. I'm gonna get it.
Because I heard someone else went out, but not with a vaccine.
Ooh, man.
Simon is now open, baby. Let's go. Yeah, man. I've been venturing out a little bit, nothing crazy. I feel like everybody is out now. You know what I mean? Like when I went to Santana Row this weekend, and it was cooking. I was like, there's a lot of people out for COVID, but I mean, we're relaxing things out. You know, like there was a big ass line to get into. What's that Mexican restaurant there? El Jardín, yeah.
They got some good ass tequila drinks.
El Jardín, I heard the food is trash though.
Yeah, probably. It's probably like Aquis where the food is absolute garbage, but you just go there for the drinks.
Yeah.
Really good. Anthony,
I don't think I've ever eaten Aquis food.
Really? It's trash.
Cabbage.
Like it's complete
Chipotle
garbage.
is better.
Hey, I like Chipotle, dude. No Chipotle slander here.
No, Chipotle is a good choice. It's very healthy compared to other places.
Yeah, it's a compliment.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I just
damn.
I'm over here repping hard for Chipotle.
He ready to throw down for Chipotle, bro.
It's a wrap, bro. Yeah, man. Honestly, I went out. It was cool. I felt like it was just back to normal seas. Remember last year when we were talking, like, and we first got into COVID, and we were just like, "Fuck! Like, when are we going to see this sense of normalcy?" Did we remember like who was right? Was there a time frame? I
None
think
of us
people were
were right.
talking. No, I don't know. I feel like one of us were predicting that by the summer of 2021, we was about to be back to normal.
We got to look back, but I think one of us did. I definitely failed. I thought we were going to be good earlier, but
Yeah.
Facts.
yeah.
How are you guys?
I'm good. I'm good. I actually had a really good week this week. I was part of a panel for a program called Upward Bound. Really
Shout out
cool.
Upward
Oh
Bound.
my God. Thank you. I gave myself that applause. But yeah, it's for a program that helps high school students basically get into college. Anthony and I actually met through this program when it belonged to the National Hispanic University, which no longer exists. And now it's moved to a local community college. I was invited by an old peer, going way back. And he was like, hey, come through. We'd love our students to just get some motivation from you, like know from an alumni who actually went to college and, is doing good things out here. And I was like, hey, sign me up, bud. So yeah, it was awesome, man. I always love actually being like part of something that helps people learn. I really like giving back to my community, and I feel like that in itself is a very, very good program that really does help first generation students, low income students get the help that they need to get into college. And yeah, man, a lot of good questions. We were basically asked about what we do, like what motivated us, how we got helped by the program. A lot of things started coming up, like how tech isn't really taught early enough to people out here, bro. Like, did y'all schools have like computer science classes?
Not computer
Ha-
science,
Yeah,
but like
computer
typing
labs.
class. Yeah, computer lab.
Playing the Oregon Trail, dying to. But
I
that's all it
never
was
played the
about.
Oregon Trail. Was that really a fun game? Don't people just die on the Oregon Trail?
Nah, bro. Some people like made it if you made the right decisions.
Oh, well,
Nah,
shit. Mine would.
the Oregon Trail was crazy, bro. That was
Or
just like, all right,
or like
live
Ice
life.
Penguin.
Ice Penguin.
You
I
mean
never.
Club Penguin?
Oh no, I'm thinking about another game. There's
What
another
nutty
game
ass
that
fucking
involves
game?
ice, and you just hop on ice.
Hey, yo, it's fuck ice, Anthony.
Hey,
All right?
yeah,
It's
none of that.
fuck ice. All right? ACAB, all cops are bastards. You heard it here first. All right? God damn it,
Fuck
Anthony. You
12.
always put me on tangents. I was saying tech isn't taught early enough. In my high school, there were no computer science classes. It wasn't until I got into college that I realized computer science was a freaking thing and learned how to program. Why is this not happening at schools around the world? I'll tell you why. Because they don't want to invest into the low-income communities enough to give them computers or access to computers in order to start programming young and be in this market. That shit really got me just like, I started realizing that again while I was, giving these speeches out to kids, and it's just something that I've actually really had a problem with because there's not enough representation in tech for minorities out here, man. And every time I see somebody that's like a minority in tech, I'm always like, yo, respect. You feel me? Like, we out here, we representing. Let's get our people up here too. You know what they say? Once you get a seat at the table, bring some more chairs and bring some more people with you.
Facts.
What I thought was funny was there was a lot of questions that they asked us about relationships. Like, why are high school, like, why are we, when we're young, like, we're so interested in, like, relationships, like, finding someone. You remember when we were, like, ultra simps, Anthony? You
Not me,
remember?
bro. I'm just playing. Yeah,
We was out here.
I remember we were extra simps.
We were extra simping, like, oh, do you think we'll ever find the one? Do you think we'll ever? Don't tell. Hey, Slime. Did you ever, like, when you were young in high school, were you like total romantic simp? Like,
Nah, bro.
like,
Honestly, no, I wasn't.
no,
Nah,
you was
bruh.
always the little player, huh?
I mean, no, I'm not a player either.
You just
I'm
crushed
just
a lot.
I'm just a regular. I got you, soundboard guy.
Hey, you're right. Hey, my bad. That's my cue. That's my cue. But yeah, it's so funny because they were just always asking like relationships, like oh, like how did you manage a relationship in college? I was like, man, forget a relationship. Get this degree. You feel me? Get this money. Don't worry about no relationship. And I
Is
just
that the
really
advice you gave him?
that is the advice I gave him because that's what I
You-
learned, bro.
Ricky just
Don't
basically told him
He's
disregard women, acquire currency.
acquire currency.
There you go.
Bro. That's what I said. I said what I said. I said, look, don't go looking for love. Go looking for life because life will provide you the love you're seeking. That's what I
Bars.
said, bro.
Bars.
Big
Wise
bars.
words already, or what?
Don't play with me, bro. I'm a firm believer in that. And this wasn't even on the docket, but I want to ask y'all, like, do you really think you find love trying to find love out here, or do you think you find it when you just loving yourself?
You know, that's exactly.
Slime, I want to ask you.
I think it goes out to like it's like one of those things if you look so hard for it, right? I feel like everything has a purpose and there's fate to everything. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's meant to happen to you is meant to happen, and you just go with it, bro. You can't force shit because then that's why you see all these people divorcing people. I be seeing people getting in these relationships all unhappy and toxic, but then I see people who again find that person hella quick and boom, forever love.
I want to be
Forever
loved.
loved.
That's not even how it goes, but
I know.
we just made a
It's
song.
Forever
Yeah.
Young.
I
Remix.
was like, I know that song. That's not how it goes.
Anthony, what are your thoughts, you little thoughty?
Oh, well,
I only say that because you have a lot of thoughts.
I do believe in the one, of course,
Ooh.
but I also believe that much like everything in life, you choose the person you love. You know?
I would hope so.
Expand.
Huh?
I said, I hope so.
Yeah. So you don't just find somebody, you like choose somebody to be the one.
Okay, I got you.
And
Okay.
and much like you choose somebody to be like your friend, or not even like a friend, like your brother, right? To where it's or sister, where no matter how bad the relationship gets, that's going to be your person.
Yeah, but you can't choose your brother and sister.
Yeah, that's blood.
I can't even though I love my sister, shout out to y'all. But like I didn't choose. Like I'm happy it is the way it is. But
Yeah. But well, so with love you get to choose.
Okay.
Is my point.
I got
And
in the sense
when
of
you
like
mm-hmm. choose the person you love, you get to love them unconditionally, like you do your brother or your sister.
He threw out the Casey and JoJo. I love you like my brother. I love you like my
Close to
sister.
me and like my mother.
Yep.
You're the only one. Yeah.
I just thought it was so funny. They were like caught up on relationships. I was like, man, stop worrying about these relationships. Get on this education. Get on your grind. If you happen to find someone along the way, I'm not saying ignore them.
They'll come.
But focus on yourself, love yourself, and life will reward you. And people feel your vibe, bro. And that's what I was preaching. But this ain't the pod for that. This ain't the pod for that. You feel me?
Yeah, this is a what went down pod.
Yes, sir.
So it
And
really went down.
I actually got a down in your thoughts this week. See, it's been circulating around the internet, this interview that Steve Harvey had, where he talks about men and women not being able to have friendships. Let's go ahead and listen.
All of my friends are men. I don't have female friends. I don't. I'm incapable of that.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, because come on.
Because you have a wife.
Well, I have a wife, and I don't really have female friends because look. Okay, let's get rid of this myth right here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Let's get rid of this right here. You're an attractive woman. There's some guy somewhere saying, "Yeah, we're friends." No, that's not true. He's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have. We remain your friends in hopes that one day there'll be a crack in the door, a chink in the armor. And trust and believe that guy that you think is just your buddy, he will slide in that crack the moment he gets the opportunity.
And you
Because
think
we're
most
guys.
men think this way?
99.9% of us think that way.
99.9% of us think that way. So down to your thoughts. Anthony, do you agree or disagree with Steve Harvey's statement?
I would agree. And I will use the example The Walking Dead season 1 as the example.
Fucking Shane.
Shane and what's his name? Rick?
Rick?
Rick and Shane.
Rick.
You know? That's that crack.
That was an apocalypse situation.
Crack
though.
kills.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's apocalyptic, end of the world, you know.
That was that
And
crack.
these hoes still ain't loyal, man.
Damn. Y'all gonna blame
I'm
was her
joking.
name?
I'm joking.
Come
Was
on,
it
guys. It was the end of the world. She thought her husband died. Come on.
Come on, it was acting.
It
No,
was
really.
acting.
Your actual thoughts.
At one, yeah, it makes sense, but you got to make account for the 1% that he left behind too. You know, not
He
all
technically
men,
only left 0.001 or something, 0.01%.
but most men will. I do agree with that, because human nature is like, yeah, our evolutionary purpose is to have sex. That's why we procreate.
Okay. Simon.
Man, Steve Harvey spitting facts. Somewhat. The way I see it is that like I think that as a dude, like it's not out of the question with a friend. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's okay. Like I have friends who are girls, right? And like I don't think of them like, oh shit, I'm trying to fuck, or I'm trying to like and I don't, because I've never like I don't want to say it's like I never thought of them that way. It's just that I don't think of them that way. And I think there's a big difference, because you just know, right? Rather than, oh, would I even think about it? I mean, everybody thinks about it. Like Anthony said, we're all fucking horn dogs at the end of the day, I guess. Our jobs here on this earth are to recreate. But yeah, man, that's my 2 cents on it.
I personally think that he's tripping. I think that you could definitely have a platonic friendship with a person of the opposite gender and not want to have any type of sexual relationship happen. Now, are people going to do it? Yeah. If they want to, then so be it. Let them do what they want to do. But am I looking at all my friends like that? No. I definitely have friends that are like homegirls. You know what I mean? Like, they're not just objects. And I feel like once you start thinking like that guys really just want to befriend women because they're looking for some type of like reward from it or something like that, like sexually, it's kind of just like objectifying them. And I don't agree with that shit.
I think there's 2 things about this conversation is what Steve Harvey's saying true, and is what we feel. Because like he mentioned, 99.9% of the guys really do think that way and really are like that at that point. Like, what, you know what I mean? Like, think about it. Like, guys out here, you go out, if you have a friend, I feel like guys have thought about it at some point in time being friends with them. I'm just gonna say that.
And I don't think it's objectifying women. I think it's accepting the fact that men are not up to standards, where not all men are up to standards. You know?
Like moral standards. Like, they don't have these type of moral standards.
Exactly. Or values. Or just,
I guess I would.
Yeah.
I guess I would like to say that I don't believe that high of a percentage believe like that. I would like to think it's.
Yeah, I don't think it's
lower.
that high either.
I don't think 99.9. He crazy.
You know what I mean?
Where do you even get that fact? That number.
Because
that's statistics.
Yeah. Low key, some like predatory type shit. I do accept the fact. I do agree that there are men like that though. You know what I mean? But
Facts. Nah, bro.
yeah.
Like for me, I like personally, like I have a lot of like homegirls as well that like I don't think of it as like, oh, I'm trying to fuck or I'm trying to get with them. Like I mean, that's just not the way I see them as. And I mean, that's totally fine. Like to be friends with like girls or like even with girls be friends with guys. Is it the same, vice versa? I guess we would have to ask like females for that question.
I actually asked Ellie what her thoughts were on this, and she told me that she definitely has friends that she knows are friends, that they're not trying to just be friends with her to try and hook up or something like that. And that type of thinking is like just not good, and I was like, okay, cool. So, this was another question that was also, going around the internet, and most women did say, oh no, it's true. Because every time I break up with a man, they always in here sliding in my DMs. They always out here trying to get at me, trying to do all this. And I was like, okay, but, some of them said otherwise. I wanted to know your thoughts. Thank you. And if anyone out there has any of their thoughts, we want more women perspective. Do you believe that what Steve Harvey said is true? Do most men, around 90%, let's put it at 90 because 99 is pretty high, just a 0.01%.
Facts.
Let's put it at 90%. Do you think 90% of men out here are really just trying to be friends to fuck? Let us know at We The Basement, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that jazz. Let us know. Now let's get down to what went down this week, boys.
All right.
Hey, there we go.
Haven't used that drop in a minute. All right, what happened this week?
Now showing one Josh, many others. Do you guys hear about this? Top news. There was a battle of the Joshes.
The Josh
weekend.
Battle Royale.
Ooh, man. I wonder. So, just for anybody who didn't know, it started on Facebook, right? A person on Facebook went ahead and they messaged a bunch of. Was it specifically the last name, first and last name, same?
Yeah. So he was
Okay.
a 22-year-old college student from Arizona who started a Facebook group for all the Josh Swains because he was a Josh Swain, and he hit them all up in a DM and was like, "Yo, motherfucker, we fighting to the death." Gave some random ass coordinates to a random ass farm in the middle of nowhere. So the owner of the farm had to put a sign up that said, "There's no Josh fight here. Scoot your boots somewhere else." And yeah, they started this whole battle royale for the ultimate Josh. They were joshing around, They had to figure out who was the alpha Josh. You know what I mean? That's a total Josh thing to do if you think about it. Like,
That's definitely a
Joshes
Josh thing to do.
They would want to be the alpha Josh. You know what I'm saying? But the winner ended up being a 5-year-old boy named Josh. He was crowned the king of Joshes. Got a little crown from Burger King. They were hoisted him up in victorious fashion. I hope they were vaccinated. I don't know. Hall monitor Ricky out here, but. Yeah, it was a feel-good moment. It was a feel-good moment.
It's definitely like something to see like that, like coming out of COVID. Like, well, I mean, I don't want to say that because we're still not fully out, but it was very like lighthearted and it was really cool. Like, I feel like it was very fun for the internet too. So, GG's to the original Josh Swain out there.
It's like a good from the internet.
Facts. There you go. That's what the internet is used for. It should be used for things like this, getting together and all that. Honestly, bro, like I think about shit like this. I think if I had a battle of the Simons, I would win. If you're a Simon out there and you think you can beat me, keep dreaming. I'm telling you that right now because we can meet. I'll drop the coordinates myself. No, I'm playing. I want all the smoke.
There's gonna be a bodybuilder Simon ass out here.
Shit. Coming with a fucking sledgehammer. Fuck pool noodles, bro. We going real. We going real hard, bro. For real. Nah.
Yeah, for real. They were using pool noodles, huh? That's fun. Yeah, Anthony. Do you think you could beat all the Anthonys? You'd have to fight Anthony Davis
in a basketball game. Maybe.
You think you could
Anthony
beat
Davis?
Anthony Davis?
Oh, all Anthony's? It's not all Anthony Garcias.
Okay, fine.
Okay, that makes more sense.
It's
Yeah,
Anthony Garcias. I'd ball him up. I might box him up too.
I'm for
maybe.
sure
feel like-
fading every Simon Mahari. I'll tell you that right now. Every one of y'all, like
Everybody
easy.
get it, huh?
I doubt there's I doubt there's more than one.
There'll be like 2 of us there, bro.
Oh my god, that'd be hella funny. I know for a fact there was another Ricardo Camarena, but I
Would
forget.
you fight him?
You know, I just realized we all put in our governments out here, bro. They gonna track us through our microchips that are now embedded in our system. Anthony Simon hasn't gotten the shot yet, so
Yeah.
he's good. But we're about to get tracked. I'm just saying. I think the other guy that shares my same name is. I've definitely looked them up on LinkedIn and Facebook, and they're older gentlemen. I think I would fuck them up. I would straight up give them the hands, dude. I would
just
There you go.
I would just
Hands.
ravage them, shower their body with hooks.
No questions asked.
No questions asked, bro.
On
But
site.
if it was just Ricardo's and you just fought Anthony's and Simon fought Simon's, you know, it'd be like he'd have to fight Simon from Simon and Garfunkel, you know?
easy, bro.
He makes good music, dude. Is he
Yeah.
dead?
Are they
I
still
don't even know
alive?
if he's dead.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a little. I don't think
I don't even know if he's alive.
already eliminated, bro. So I'm just kidding. That's fucked up. I'm sorry. That
He'd
wasn't
come
nice
back
to
from the
say.
dead. He'd come back
Oh
from the
hell
dead and
no,
you'd have to
bro!
fight him.
You gotta fight Simon Peter, the disciple. Just he comes through, just
Damn.
fuck everyone up, dude.
If you guys could bring one artist back from the dead, who would it be?
Prince. So we could ball up.
Game blouses. He's just like game
That's fine.
blouses.
You would bring Prince back though?
I would bring Prince. Prince seemed cool. A lot of
I'd bring back
attitude.
Michael Jackson.
Who?
Michael Jackson,
Why?
Which one?
the black one.
Definitely bring the
That's
black
fucked
Michael
up.
Jackson back.
No. No, I definitely
Oh,
bring the
shit.
King of Pop back for sure, man. He was awesome. He made great music.
Dang.
Come on.
I'm bringing back Nip, bro. King Nip, man. I feel like the people, the culture need King Nip, man. Long live Nip. I feel like, just like especially with everything that's been going on, like he was definitely a staple in his community, definitely like a voice of like the black community. So, I mean, I think especially like in the times we're at right now, it would have been a really good person to have on Earth. So, yep. Rest in peace to all of these legends, man. What if they all came back now and they had to fight for whoever had to come back to live? Who's winning?
Only one life. And
I'm sorry, bro, but who did
I
we
feel
say?
like
We said
Nip.
Michael Jackson. We said
and
Prince.
Nip.
Oh fuck, bro. I don't know. Prince is just a
I don't know
different kind
about
of person,
Prince.
bro.
Yeah,
He's
He
a
might
different
be
kind
a
of person,
savage.
bro.
he might be a savage. I know MJ losing somehow. But
Okay,
this shit, bro. If y'all haven't tried this Bloody Mary 10-barrel brewing, this shit has 10% alcohol in this little can, bro. No, hashtag not a sponsor, but this is delicious. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Something else that happened this week, pretty dope. UFC 261 fight night. Big ass event. Oh my God.
What
That
a
shit
main
was so
card.
lit. Oh my God. Like the last 3 fights were insane.
yeah. it's
Considering
crazy.
like, well, actually the one with the German girl who straight up just fucked up Andrade. Like nah, that was
that was a
messed
good
up,
fight
bro.
too.
Nah, she got bullied, bro. She got straight up just bullied. Like, I thought the Brazilian girl was gonna win, and she just got dominated. I'm just like, bruh. You know what was crazy though was when Weidman broke his leg. Y'all remember
Bro.
that? Oh my
Bro.
God! If you're listening to this and you haven't seen this, look up Weidman, Weidman, to UFC 261. It was like 10 seconds into the match. This man throws a kick, a low kick. His opponent blocks it with his shin, and his foot literally
His knee.
wraps around his opponent's foot.
Bro.
The worst part is when he got that kickback, he tried to like step back on it, and it just didn't stand. There's no leg, there's no bone to stand on, so it just like he just fell, and then he realized there's no leg.
Bro, there's only been 2 broken legs in the UFC like history from what I saw as this, and I don't know if it's fact, but both of them, it's not a fact.
There's more.
Like a broken leg like that.
Yeah, like Anderson Silva's one
was against him.
Oh, really?
What?
Bro, yes. The fucking when Anderson Silva broke his leg on that fight, it was against, was it Weidman or Weidman, whatever his name is.
Weidman.
And then he fights again, and then it happens to him. That's insane. Talk about karma, bro. I don't know. It's not karma. I'm sorry. It doesn't, like, that shouldn't have happened to you, right? Or him. I don't wish that on any sports professional. But
that's such a crazy fact. UFC 168, Anderson Silva broke his leg against Weidman. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro.
That's so insane. That's like random weird coincidence, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Bro, and from what I saw, there's only 2 in the in UFC that has ever happened, and he's been a part of both of them.
Not UFC, but
not UFC, but like
well, no, sorry, I meant like you might be right, but I was going to say like I know somebody that happened to in my high school. When I went to high school, there was this kid that moved from Willow Glen to our school because I don't know why he transferred, but he would always show us because he pulled up in a cast on his leg, and he basically transferred schools, or he had got into a fight at his old high school, and it was recorded. He showed us the video, like he was proud of it. He literally went for a kick, and it broke just like it did to Weidman, and it was crazy, bro. Like, how could you? Oh my god. If you ever broke a bone, you know how much that shit hurts, bro. Have you guys ever broken a bone?
No.
I drink my milk.
Yeah, you gotta drink your milk.
That's actually not a fact that it helps you. Just a lie by the government trying to please you.
Have you ever broke a bone?
Yes.
Have I ever broke a bone? It works. What are you talking about, bro?
You know what I absolutely loved? What I absolutely loved was Usman knocking out Maga Masvidal. Oh my god, so sick. Like when you get that water like headshot, like bruh, that shit looks like something out of a movie. It's like straight right to the chin, dude's head just goes spinning, whole head turns into a solar system, galaxies stellar around him. Oh my god, bro, that was so satisfying. He just knocked out cold.
It definitely did look like a UFC slow-mo, like, I don't want to say kill cam, but, you know, like the slow motion replays. It definitely had that effect to it. Like when I was watching it from the outside of the ring, there was like a perspective of it. Insane. That was such a clean knockout. But to my surprise, he took it pretty classy. I didn't think Masvidal I thought he was going to go up there and talk that shit. Like still,
he was talking mad shit before.
No, I feel like once you get knocked out like that, you can't be talking smack. That's like King Kong trying to talk smack in Godzilla when Godzilla's on top of him.
Hey, why you gotta bring my mans into this, bruh? Why he gotta catch a stray?
Because we're
not talking about him.
Because after you get checked, you gotta pay some respect.
Listen, who saved that lizard's ass from Mecha Godzilla, bruh? Tell me who.
Talk that shit.
Tell me who the fuck saved this lizard
boy
that shit from getting absolutely ripped apart by this motherfucking cyborg out here, bro. You let me know.
King
all right?
fucking Kong.
And once you realize that, put some respect on his name, all right? You better ask somebody, all right?
Hey, all I'm saying is King Kong paid his respect to Godzilla.
Yeah,
right.
and Godzilla paid his respect to King Kong.
Mm-hmm. He know
That's
better.
And
period.
Masvidal paid his respect.
Period.
And that's on period.
Period. That means end of sentence.
I don't understand your point.
Ooh, a bar?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bar? He
Bar-
said period.
intentional
I don't
bar?
understand
He
your
said-
point.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn. Hey. No, but yeah, Masvidal was humbled, and I don't know.
Much
Some
so.
people still be talking shit. I mean, when they saw losers, but he took it a little classy, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Can
if
you
really
talk
still
shit
consider-
if you get knocked out? Can you talk shit?
Nah, bro, you just got your ass beat. Like, you can't be talking shit anymore.
What if you're trying to go again though?
Yeah. Hey,
Oh
run it
yeah,
back.
then
Run that back, Turbo.
I feel like you could keep talking shit if you want it, if you want to run it back, but like, there's no point because you just got your ass beat.
All you got to do is dap
Like,
up.
you
Then
can't. Yeah, exactly. That's the
Okay.
worst it could get. Like, that was bad. That was a bad, terrible knockout.
It was a
was.
great knockout
Mm.
for the winner.
Who? All right. Would you rather get knocked out like Wei Ling? Wei Li?
Oh my
Wei
God,
Ling?
Wei Li got folded, bro.
Wei Li or
I wanted Wei
Masvidal?
Li Zhang. I wanted Wei Li Zhang to win so
Me too.
bad, bro. She's my girl. Like I root for her. You know what I mean? Like she's from China. She repping. She has really good work ethic, but she got folded, bro, by a kick that didn't even look that impressive. It just hit right on the button. That's the thing, bro. You got a sweet spot right here. You get cracked, just it don't even got to be that strong, but you just get cracked the wrong way, or technically the right way for your opponent. You're out, bro. And that's what happened to her. Her knees literally folded back. Do you guys think they stopped that fight too soon?
A little bit. Not compared to the Masvidal fight.
Shut the fuck up. Masvidal was literally getting banged on, bro.
Yeah, and
he was taking hammer fist to the face, not
There
blocking.
was at
his
least
shit.
3 hammer fists. For Wei Ling, there's like barely 2.
Nah, she got hit like 3. She wasn't even blocking. And if you look at her eyes when the camera like points to her like being knocked out, bro, she's out. You don't want them to get CTE. You want to protect them. They're very valuable assets to the company, but they're also people, bro. Like you don't want them to live like all fucked up in the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you want to make it undisputed.
I wouldn't want to get knocked out like Masvidal. That was fucked up.
So you'd rather get
like,
knocked out like Wei Ling?
I'd rather not get knocked out. How about that?
Yeah, I'm with that one.
How about that?
I'm with that one. And
Have
if
you guys
I
ever
do,
been knocked out?
no, I haven't. I've been hitting
been
the jaw
knocked
like that though, like
You've
right
been knocked
here.
out?
I've been
You've
knocked
been
out
knocked out?
by Anthony.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah. Remember when we used to like make each other pass out?
Oh yeah, that doesn't count like as a knockout. But yeah, you did pass out.
Wait, you guys were doing that where you push him against the wall and you make him go to sleep? Yeah, that was you guys?
Yeah,
Oh
Anthony
my
in
God,
Anthony in high school was like, Ricky, you want to do something fun? And I was like, yeah, man, what's up?
Don't
He's
you ever
like,
try life?
yeah, he's
You wanna
like,
live
don't
a
you want to
little
be?
bit?
He's like, don't you want to be cool? And he was like, just breathe really like hard for like 20 times, and then hold your breath, put your arms across your chest, and then he held it, and I got knocked out.
Pass out.
Bruh, I remember like watching. I went into a room because it was like, bro, it was like I was 13, like 12, I forget. It was like I was just a teenager, I believe. Anyways, I went to like, it was like my boy's house. It was like a sleepover type of thing, and it was his like birthday party and shit. And I remember like all of them went into I don't think it was 13, by the way, but I digress. My bad. And what I found out was I saw one person do it, and she passed out, and I was like, nah. There ain't no way. Ain't no way. I got to get the fuck out of here. I'm going home. I live right across the street. I'm only here for pizza, bro. That's it. I'm not fucking passing out. And then I heard people died from that. There's no way.
Yeah,
Nah, bro,
Anthony was a
that's
horrible influence.
I heard afterwards. Yeah.
Nope.
I think that's why I'm kind of dumb now, but I mean, I'm not gonna say it was you, but
I don't think that was me, bro.
yeah, it's hella funny how Joe Rogan and Daniel Cormier and the other guy always have these crazy reactions like throughout the whole night. They're like, "Ah, oh my God, he got knocked out!" Ah, yo, hella funny. But have you guys heard about this Joe Rogan controversy going on about his views on like vaccines?
Nah.
Yeah,
Yes.
they basically there was a episode that he had. I forgot who he was talking to, but he was like, "Yeah, I don't think like young people need to take vaccines. Like they're healthy, you know, nothing will affect. Like you're good. Like if you were like 21 and you asked me, should I get the vaccine? I'd be like, no, if you're healthy, you know, make sure you don't get it and like no, you don't have to. My children got COVID and didn't even bother them." And I was like, everyone's been talking about that shit. How it's like just selfish of him to even say that because it's not just about them. It's like, what about the people around them? You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't think kids should get vaccinated. But if you're 21, definitely get vaccinated, bro.
I think if you have the ability to get vaccinated, you should, because do you know other countries are struggling to even get a hold of the vaccine?
India,
Because America basically just bought it wholesale, and so that other countries can't buy it. It's crazy.
capitalism is a demon.
Well, I
It's
mean,
not.
is it capitalism or is it like?
Yes.
I mean, we have the worst COVID atmosphere out of the entire world, I guess.
Not anymore, dude. India is fucking going
Well, I
through
mean,
it
at
right
one
now.
point, I'm not talking about like right now.
We should still be able to provide other countries. What the U.S. is doing is basically not allowing the export of these types of vaccines, right, Anthony?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Basically,
Yeah, I think
countries get to bid on the manufacturers of the vaccine for their vaccines, and the U.S. and the EU and like the first world countries are just the ones to get it, and they're buying extra more than they could um, appropriately distribute to the world. You know.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. India's going through it right now, bro. But everybody going in on him about that shit. Hey, he ain't a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Go get your shots. Slime, go get your shots so you can go to El Jardín, enjoy some tequila. You feel me?
I'm gonna go
Be out,
regardless.
be out with your friends
Stay
that you're not trying to
dangerous.
finagle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And just we be vaccinated shotties out here. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
we stop the spread. Stop the fucking spread, guys. You gotta stop the spread, bro. I don't even put spread on my toast no more, bro. It's stop the spread, bro. Honestly, dog, like it's super fucked up, bro. Like for
Super.
real. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's just like that.
I
Jake
feel
Paul
it.
getting booed at UFC. Dana White says he'll never promote him or
Really?
send a UFC fighter.
He
Yeah,
got
he was
booed?
there. A lot of people are talking shit about how much, bro. He makes a lot of money from his fucking fights, dude.
A lot of money.
Dude, a lot. Like it's more than most UFC fighters make, which is
Easy.
insane. Like, how is that easy, bro? What you mean? Like, is it because more people are buying up his pay-per-view? Like,
Bro, it's
how that make
because the
sense?
reach of these things, UFC as itself is a brand and it already has kind of like its own thing. But like the social media, YouTube like realm of things, like people don't understand just how big that is. And like this kind of stuff, people like YouTubers, like they feed off like drama and like just feed off like when things are just like, you know, in some sort of dilemma. And yeah, man, they eat shit up. And YouTube army fucking kills it every time with all these YouTube fights. There's another one coming up, right? Like TikTokers versus YouTubers or some shit like that.
Bruh, Floyd Mayweather.
Oh yeah,
is going against Logan Paul.
Red Rock Casino, or is it Hard Rock? Hard Rock. Hard Rock Stadium. That's what I meant to say.
Hard Rock.
Bruh.
That's
Floyd
crazy.
Mayweather, one of the best boxers in the entire world, going against Logan Paul, all for a check.
Bro, if he loses that, oh my god, it's gonna be that will literally break the internet. Is if Logan Paul
You think he
beats
will?
Mayweather. I don't think he will, but I'm saying the possibility of it even happening is, even if 1% a chance.
You gonna bet on it?
I might put like a little hundo on it just in case. Put a little hundo on Logan Paul knocking out Mayweather first round.
Okay,
Can you imagine
let's not
the
go that
multiplier
far.
of that, bro?
He's
No,
not
I'm just
going to
saying.
knock him out.
Obviously,
Yeah, you're right though. The
obviously,
multiplier.
that's all I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah, there's no way. There's no way I even think that like Mayweather is himself like a money man, bro. Like, he knows what's up. Of course, he's gonna get the bag, but this man is 50-0, right? And like, he ain't gonna just risk that for a bag. I don't think. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I think Mayweather's gonna fuck his ass up though. That's what I do know.
I agree. He's one of the best boxers in the world. He can't lose, bro.
Can't lose,
If
bro.
you lose, like, that's your reputation. That's
Easy.
your name.
Well, he
Like the
does.
Josh fight. You gonna
He's
lose- you gonna
retired
lose
already.
respect. Yeah, he come
Even
back
if he
to
loses, though,
lose
I don't think
to a YouTube
nobody could
star.
take that away from him. 50-0.
Bro, if you lose to Logan Paul, it don't matter if you had.
You at
50
least
though, bro.
lose half of that. You're like 25-0 after that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like,
you're
you know
not
what I
that
mean? Like,
impressive.
your 50-0 is tainted because you lost to just a YouTuber. I
Facts.
guess you know what
Nah,
though.
he's
Let's be real. Let's be real about something though. I feel like I'm kind of capping because at the same time, Logan Paul really is he be putting in the work, right?
No,
Yeah.
you're
So
talking
like,
about Jake Paul. Logan
can't
Paul don't be
discredit
putting
that.
in work like that.
what do you mean? What do you mean that I feel like both of them they be putting in the work for whatever fight
Think so?
Yeah, bro, for sure. I think so. Like they're in the gym every single day. Like, I don't know for sure, but if they are, then I don't want to just say, oh, he lost to just some YouTuber. Because if you train like a boxer, then and you fight in a boxing match, I can't just say you're just a YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like let's call it what it is. If I fucking make hella music,
He's an
and
amateur boxer.
if I make hella music and then just I don't drop it, does that mean I'm not a rapper?
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
if you
I
don't
think
make
so.
music.
I think you're right. Hold on. I said that went totally wrong. But you know what I'm
I guess
saying, bro.
I could see them having like an amateur boxer title, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'd say they're amateur, but hey,
I think
man,
just
again,
the-
they bag.
Yeah. I have a question for you guys. Just to take it to a little bit of a different topic here. Do you guys just think about when you meet somebody for the first time? Have you guys had the instances where you've dapped up the wrong way? Somebody reaches out for a handshake, you hit them with the fist bump. They switch to the fist bump, you switch to the handshake. That whole awkward scenario.
It happens with white people all the time.
I think honestly, no offense, but same for me as well, bro. Like it's because it's always like I always think like, oh, they gonna get this handshake, and they're like, it's like this. It's just like hello, and I'm like, okay, and then I do that, and it's like, I'm like, bro, let's just stop. I saw a TikTok the other day, and it was about a lady basically being super stressed out about how guys know what dap to use whenever they're meeting up with a stranger or with a dude or like with your bro, with just somebody. I feel like it's just clockwork, bro. I feel like when I'm walking up to somebody, I know what kind of dap it's gonna be. And you know what? If you fuck up, we fuck up. You try it again, and if you fuck up again, then you're like, okay, try one more time. And if you mess up after that, you just walk away and just say, later, bro.
Yeah, let's just go our
Later,
separate
bro.
ways. Yeah, you know what? Sorry.
I always like bite, like not bite, but I always get like so like whenever we like the handshake gets messed up. I feel like if we mess up a handshake for the first time meeting, like we're probably not going to continue being friends after that. We may be acquaintances. I'm just saying, but like, you know what I mean? Like, You ever had a guy reach
That's
out? You ever had
funny.
your bro or like a friend reach out for like? You ever had somebody you met for the first time reach out for a hug when you reach out for the dap?
If it's not a girl, then that's just
On
kinda
rave
sucks.
days, people are usually hugging on rave days.
Rave days don't count, bro. Everybody just looking for a hug on rave days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
surprisingly, there's actually different dabs though. Like it's kind of a cultural thing where I feel like the Bay Area has a dab and people and SoCal has a dab.
of course. SoCal
Easy.
has the fist bump at the
Yeah.
end of the dap,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and you'll leave
And-
them hanging if you're from the Bay.
Wait, what'd
I
you
know
say?
that happened to you. I know that happened to you. When
Yeah.
you ever like try to dap up someone from SoCal and then like they go for a fist bump at the end, but you like done because the
Oh, I'm done.
NorCal dap is just like lock it, and then you sometimes just try to snap it, but no pound at the end. But they always
They
look
do
for
a
that
pound.
They
It's
always
a,
look
it's
for
a
that
signature.
pound.
It's a knuckle kiss, I guess.
It's weird. It's weird. I don't know.
I'm a snapper. I'm always the first thing.
Right? Boom.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's
Boom.
the
That's
definition
Bay.
of your dap of the fist bump is just. I'm always
No,
snapping.
yeah.
I'm a
feel
puller.
that's some.
I
Oh.
dab,
He pulls in for the hug. I knew it. That's what I was looking for.
my guy. You know, you gotta pull him in. That's only if you got love for him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
You
it's
can be
a,
hugging
like,
everybody.
I guess how I would like we do know what daps to use though. You feel me? Like if it's a first time meeting someone, then it's just like a simple like lock,
Yeah.
boom.
Unless they're from
Mm-hmm.
like LA, then you.
Yeah, you ever go in for like a regular dap, but then they go for like the thumb. They like try to like get your whole palm and shit, and you're just like, oh yeah, for sure, we're doing this long one. Got you.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
like,
I know what you're talking
like-
about.
yeah. It's weird. It's like the like then they do the like the
Yeah.
like twist the fucking thumbs, and then like they try to like and then like try to pound you, and I'm just like, nah, dog. Like, what are we doing? Like,
So
like, bruh,
the handshake. What if for anybody who's wondering, I guess the ladies, the handshake is something you build on with friends. It starts off with a dap, then you start to just grow on it, right? You start to add a little flavor in it, and when you get really cool with your friends, then we start to just really create secret handshakes with each person. So that's the code.
yeah, but there's definitely like a generic dap that like people get right away, but then the other daps are like once we get to know you, we know like, okay, this is it's another dap, right? It's like it's
And-
more to it.
And usually, how we know is because somebody else, like the person we're dapping, is doing something else extra. So we're like, oh, okay, we're doing that. So next time, you're like, all right, we're doing that.
We're doing that, and it's like,
Like,
it
alright.
establishes where we are.
Mhm.
Like we're no longer just strangers.
Yeah.
Dude, men are just very simple organisms, dude. We just
Yeah.
this dap, that dap. Okay, we go this dap every time.
We go to the
Yeah, dap.
Dap, dap. Okay,
yes, dap,
wait,
dap,
wait,
dap,
wait. Go this
friend.
way. Okay, let's go. Let's start again.
Dap, dap.
All right.
Yeah.
friend dap me up. Dap up friend.
It
It really be like that, ladies. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Are you where's my hug type of dude though?
Nah, never that. Never.
In
That
the-
shit's
In
clown.
the club.
Do you dap up girls?
You know what? Nah, I don't. No.
So
I
what
don't
do you
dap
do?
up girls. I just give them a hug.
Oh, so you
You're
are
a
where's
hugger.
my-
To a girl, to a female?
Yeah. I'm
What
a
do you mean?
Who
handshaker.
else? You think I'm talking about you hugging dudes?
I don't fucking go up and be like, oh, where my hug at? Like, see, listen, there's a thing between asking for a hug and receiving a hug. Okay. I receive a hug from my friends who are girls, and I dap up my boys. That's just the way it is.
Yeah. The thing about hugs is every time you give a hug, you also receive a hug.
Yeah, but I receive a hug and I give one. That's me. I'm a receiver and giver. You know what I mean? I don't ask for the hug.
I see.
I feel like if you have you guys ever asked for a hug? Be honest with me. Ricky, you honestly, I say it because you're smiling right now. You look like a guy who was asking for a hug before.
That's fucked up. Why do I look like a where's my hug type of dude, bruh? What you mean? What you
I
trying
feel
to
like
say?
you can't really. You shouldn't ask for it. You just put your hand up, and
No,
then
even
Anthony's that guy.
you'll see if
Anthony's
they
that
engage
guy.
with you,
You
or
had me
like
fucked up,
you're
slime.
like,
Fuck
all
you.
right, and then you just throw your hands up, and then if they go for the hug, then it obviously is a hug. But if they go for that, like, oh, okay, handshake.
How
Wait, do
funny
you-
it is for a man to go for a hug and the girl be like, and like
Oh,
reach
yeah.
for your hand.
no, that's crazy.
I'd
Wait,
be
No, what-
mortified, bruh.
What's worse is if you ask him for a hug, like, hey, where's my hug? And then
That
they're like,
is crazy.
no hug. That's like
Yeah.
cringe.
no hug here. I'd be feeling
I
bad.
ain't
So
never.
I've had I get secondhand embarrassment a lot. Like when I see things that happen, like it hurts for me to watch things I get embarrassed for. And like I remember that, no names though, but we ain't saying no names. But in high school, like there was this one dude that like would never get the hug, and it would be and I would feel, bro, it was so bad. I felt bad for hugging the girl because I knew he wasn't gonna get one, bro. And I was just like, bro, like, hey, give my bro a hug, dude. Come
What
on.
do
just
Damn.
just
Give my bro a
one, dude.
hug.
Like just fucking one hug, bro. Like, and nothing, bro. And I just felt bad, bro. But the thing is, he really never asked for it. He just never got one.
There you go. Maybe ask and he shall receive.
So he never asked, but he never got one.
And he never gave one, so he never received one either.
Keep it neutral, baby.
I guess that's how you do it, but I don't know. I dap girls up sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm a
If
firm
they-
handshaker.
That's just weird, bro. Who just firmly handshakes? Like, I think that means you're more sus. Like,
I think so.
yeah, like I respect someone more if they know how to dap. I feel like that's like you know what's up.
You
know
would
what I'm
dap
saying?
up a girl though?
I've dapped up a girl. You haven't? Yeah. Yeah.
Not really.
Oh, I'm weird for treating women equally, huh? Okay, I see what's going on here. I
Nah,
see what's going
I've
on
dapped
here.
Do they know?
But-
Like,
You know what? Hey, but let's be real though. Like honestly, like I feel like the girls that I've like hung out with or been with, like when I dap up, they think it's weird. So it's not even like a thing of like me not wanting to dap them up. It's just like they don't dap.
yeah.
So all right, I'll give you a hug. That's what you girls do to each other as a friend, right? So
Like the only girl I have a handshake with is probably my sister. That's it. And I dap up my girl from time to time.
I dab on my girl.
this will.
Yo, so something else that happened this week was there was actually this dude in a bear costume. He decided to walk from LA all the way to San Francisco. He tried to make it in a week, but it ended up being more than that. This man did not sleep more than 4 hours on his trek to come to San Francisco. In fact, he would sleep on the road. He would refuse to sleep in a hotel. In his suit, he had only essentials like toiletries, food, drinks, just water. And he mentioned once they interviewed him after he got to the Golden Gate Bridge, but hey, honestly, he made it to the Golden Gate Bridge, dude, from LA. So props, walking.
How many days?
I don't remember exactly how many days. It was 480 miles. It was I don't really know how long it took him, but basically he was talking about how bad the stench was. It was like opening a bag of Doritos for the first time. That's how he put it. When you get that like that smell that just like poof right away. But yeah, man, he would only take like a couple. He only took a couple showers, most of them at truck stops, and he would like sleep on the road, bro. Like sleep in his suit. It was crazy. He ended up getting money through a GoFundMe and a Venmo like donation, and yeah, he's gonna donate it to like a charity of choice. just something that
That's
he wanted to
awesome.
do. Yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. Everyone, I noticed it once on social media, like it just started popping up, and people were like posting pictures with him, like they were trying to go and find him, and then like yeah, man, it's crazy. They literally just like took pictures with this fool, and like
Good thing
it's
nobody
That's-
thought that he was a real bear and shot at him. It's hunting season.
that's their right to bear arms. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! Stop it.
I'm just saying, bro. He barely made it, bro. Just saying.
All right, guys, that's the end of the show. Thank you for coming. No, I'm just kidding. It was actually pretty cool. He was on Monterey Road. He was right around the corner from my house.
You
And
saw
that's
him?
another
Ooh.
good. No, I
With
didn't get
the
to see
night
him.
walkers?
That's a cool thing though. Like that's another cool thing the internet is like kind of, giving. I'm starting to see kind of like more like happier things on the internet. I mean, unfortunately, we still hear like all of the crazy shit going on, but like it's good to start to see like those little lights that happen on the internet that you can kind of just be like, damn, that's pretty cool. His whole walk was based off of his like all his donations are going to like a charity. From what I understand, he was on like the news, but the kid just sounds so like carefree and just like, yeah, man, I'm just a bear walking down.
I don't
Like, he
know.
sounds stoned, to be honest. I'll be real. He sounds like he's
Honestly,
lit.
People are just trying to find ways to deal with this pandemic. Look, motherfuckers out here trying to start Josh fights. Guys walking from LA to San Francisco in a bear costume. Like, what else are we gonna see? People are just tired of being held up in their houses, bro. They're just like, hey, I'm vaccinated. COVID lockdowns are opening up. I'm gonna walk all the way to San Francisco, bro. That's crazy. That really is crazy to me. But he got the cash. So.
This guy should be our shout out of the week.
Nah, fuck that.
No.
No. I got a better shout out of the week. But before we get there was a mention of The Rock running for president. Our local political correspondent, Anthony, please elaborate a little bit more on this.
Hey, rumors around town is people are actually approving of The Rock to be.
You mean Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Yeah, to run for president. Question is, would you guys vote for him?
No.
No.
Stop these fucking celebrities in
Man,
office,
you don't even
bro.
know who's running.
I don't give a fuck. What is The Rock gonna do for us? Just be swole? What does he know about laws? What connections does he have in order to provide us with better life? Do you really think the Republicans against him? This is assuming he'd go Democratic. Do you really think the Republicans are gonna respect any type of bill he's trying to pass? Do you think the Democrats would even want to side with him?
I feel like
I want to hear your
after the
thoughts, 'cause it
last
sounds like you're with
president,
him.
anything is possible. And
No,
The Rock
after our last,
and The Rock as a president is, I think, would be a much better president than
God
the
damn.
last one.
anybody would be better
Why?
than him.
Because the man leads by example. Like, he's tasted failure.
And what? Fast and Furious?
No, dude, and just his life. He's like gotten cut from the football team, got into wrestling, made into wrestling, got into movies, and then actually bought a team. So now he actually owns the team that
What
he was
team?
cut from. I think it's like Miami. He owns some teams. So
I don't
That's
know,
why
man.
he should
it's a
be
suc-
president.
Look, it's a success story. Even Power, right? He has his own show, Power. No, Baller.
Yeah, baller.
Is that really his show or is it that network show?
It's his show. All I'm saying is the man works hard, and he's swole enough to lead America.
That's your criteria for president? A man that is swole? Make me president, bruh. What's good?
But you gotta be qualified.
What makes The Rock qualified, bro? This fucking story you told me, there's so many other stories that are probably better than his.
Like whose?
David Goggins.
You want him to be president?
No, I don't want him or The Rock to be president. We got to stop with these celebrities and chiefs, bro.
I like that.
Come
Celebrating
on.
Chiefs.
Simon, what do you think?
I agree, man. I think it's all. I'm over the whole like people who are not qualified. And when I say qualified, just because you've won at life, I don't think you deserve to be president. I think somebody who needs to be a president needs to literally, I don't know, like you have to have the legal background, you have to be understanding the bills, you have to understand your community. I think The Rock has the community aspect. I will say that. I will give
I
him
think
that.
that's the biggest aspect of what the president should like care about is the community.
What?
That's the job, is to represent your community. And if you're just
Yeah.
making decisions
You mean
based
the
on like
country?
your own, yeah, exactly, the country,
Well,
the
that's the thing
people.
is the community, like just because you have a community like of the people who love The Rock doesn't mean that the nation is going to love The Rock. You know what I mean? Like if everybody who loves The Rock is because of his movies and because of those things. It's
Yeah.
just jumping him into like, oh, we love him because he's so great in movies. We love him because he's so motivational, because he's so inspiring. But it doesn't mean he's our next president. I can't say that.
That's a valid point. I think that if he is able to get 80% of approval of Americans to be president of both Democrat and Republican, then that's more unifying for America than any president's ever, brought
Probably.
us to. And I think that in itself, if you have the ability to bring America together, then you should be president.
I agree. Maybe we're in uncharted territories, Ricky. Maybe what we think right now is just so conventional from what we've had. And maybe it is going to be somebody who doesn't have,
Stirs
a
the
law.
pot.
Yeah, I mean, who knows, right? All I
Fuck it,
do
dude,
know
we should-
is everybody make sure to register to fucking vote, because then you can have your opinion to
There
do
you
so
go.
if you do, when that time comes.
Would
I
you
know we
guys
just
vote
got
for
through.
Would you guys vote for Caitlyn Jenner, who's running for governor of
No,
California?
because she's running for as a Republican. Although I'm registered as a Republican.
What if The Rock ran as Republican?
Good, because I registered as a Republican.
I ain't voting for both of them motherfuckers, bro.
I feel like The Rock would be pro guns and like pro man.
Pro man.
Just pro man. He's a fucking beast, monsters. He'd make everybody work out at 5 a.m. He's like, executive order, you gotta get up at 5 and fucking work out.
Fucking
And if
grind,
you
bro.
don't- Yeah, fucking grind, bro. You don't want to hit rock bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Sheesh.
You'll get the people's elbow. What if anyone he catches like committing a crime, he'll like literally wrestle them?
Like before you go to jail, you get
You have to fight The Rock.
a people's elbow.
Execution by people's elbow is crazy, bro.
That's wild.
The people's
to the
elbow.
neck.
You can just imagine a
People's elbow to the
coliseum.
neck.
Jeez.
Yeah. He just drops it on your fucking jugular.
Fuck. There's
Yeah,
no
Adam's elbow
way.
makes you choke.
The judge, jury, and executioner. He's like,
Sheesh.
and then people's
So
elbow.
it sounds like you want a dictator to be president. Cool. Awesome.
Well, I mean, the only way is for there not to be president, right? So if there is going to be a president, we might as well be somebody that everybody wants.
So are you at this point where you're like, fuck this political system that we have going on? Biden hasn't done shit. You like on some Dr. Usman type shit where you're like, you know what? We need something completely different.
Yeah, abolish the whole system. The police, the judge. Actually, Noor, shout out Nasty,
Shout out Nasty.
has the idea for anarchism. And I think I've mentioned it before, but that makes a lot of sense. Just localize everything.
Like,
Because we got
police.
us. Why do we need the feds, right? But I mean, I'm speaking too much. The feds are listening. And this is the system that we've got. So to make it work in this system, it's just got to put somebody that's good for everyone, not just for the few.
I don't know. There has to be a set plan for this though, because if you're saying localize everything, it's like how are we going to implement all these types of systems that we actually want to work, right? Like if we localize law enforcement, how does that work? Like if you're visiting somewhere else, do you not get help? Like what does that mean? You feel me? There's a lot of details and nuances that go into this type of conversation. Like if someone can give me a good plan for like anarchy and like how it would work and like how the system would thrive on it, like then maybe.
Let's get
Right?
let's get nasty back in the show.
Let's get nasty on the show.
And
dude.
I
Talk
know
about
we
this
have
shit.
Jesse as our libertarian
He's definitely
listener
our
too.
loyal libertarian listener, Triple L.
So
shout out to you.
Damn, you just gonna deem him a triple L live on the air?
He
Just
is our
kidding.
loyal libertarian listener.
I know. I'm joking.
There
I'm
you go.
joking.
He listens to every
He's
episode.
the homie.
Those,
Shout out
that's the
Jesse.
homie.
those triple L's are W, you know? 'Cause that guy's a champ.
Ooh. No, but
Yeah, no,
there
I'd love to have an insightful discussion about what the perfect society should function like.
yeah, it's a really deep conversation. That'd have to be a whole ass in the mind of, but it's
What else
it's
went
hard
out?
creating this. It's hard creating this type of utopia. A utopia is so hard to create. Like,
Why was there a bomb right now?
Yeah,
what just
what the
happened,
hell
bro?
was that?
I was almost looking outside, like, what the fuck? Are we gone? Later, guys. I hope this goes live.
oh my god, you guys are crazy. Yeah, I referred to this earlier, but there was an interview on the Breakfast Club with Dr. Uman who was talking about Biden not doing shit for BLM, even though they created an executive order for anti-Asian hate crimes. Talking about how interracial marriage is looked down upon and you should not marry out of your race. And also Micaiah
don't believe that.
Bryant. It created, interracial marriage is cool with me, bro.
That's where it's at.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. But one of the biggest things was the Micaiah Bryant incident and how there's a lot of people out here who think it was justified, bruh. I don't know how the fuck you could think that a police officer killing a 15-year-old child is justified. Oh, but she was about to stab another girl. So what? You don't have a fucking taser on you that you can shoot at her instead? You can't just shoot your gun in the air and fucking scare everybody? Like, really? Shooting her 4 times is the answer? Fuck out of here with that, man.
It doesn't
This
make
shit
sense.
is starting
bro.
to hit because I'm starting to cuss too much, but it
For
just
me,
pisses
bro,
me
like,
off.
The shit that pissed me off, there was just a white dude in Tennessee who pulled up on the cop with a butcher knife, right? And it took the cop how many attempts to try to keep him from getting shot? Like, I understand the scenario is a little bit different. She was gonna stab someone, but like my thing is like I don't know why cops are trained to kill. Like why is a cop like trained? Like why can't we shoot to disable? It just doesn't make sense to me, bro. Like
Because it doesn't protect the people. If you try to aim for a leg or something, it's harder than shooting right at their fucking torso.
it's crazy, bro. That whole thing was just bullshit. And you know what? Like the thing is, there was no even conversation, no word spoken of drop the knife, drop it. There was nothing. It was just, oh, we pop it at your party, and boom.
Damn.
That's just
It was crazy. And there's multiple, bruh. Kyle Rittenhouse, motherfucker that shot 2 people at a protest.
true.
He had his fucking AR-15 with him. He didn't get shot. He got taken away nicely, bro. Maybe even got McDonald's on the fucking way. But you gonna shoot a 15-year-old girl, bro? Like, again, you don't have a taser. You can't shoot in the air to scare them. Like, your first instinct is to automatically shoot this poor young black girl, bro. Like, minority lives do not matter, bro. They do not matter to these motherfucking pigs.
Facts,
It's
bro.
crazy.
Even
I'm
the
sorry,
dude who shot
like-
up the church, he got to go to Burger King on the way. Like what? The Charleston shooter. I'm not even gonna give his name out because I ain't trying to like free promo his bitch ass. But
Bro, the
Like-
dudes from the fucking Capitol invasion, bro, the literal like mutiny that they try to pull, this like riot that they ensued on a federal building, these motherfuckers aren't getting locked up. Imagine if that was like a minority group, bro. They would be getting sentenced to treason, life, bro. It used to be a death penalty. Like, I'm so sick of this unaccountability for like not valuing minority lives, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't know. This conversation is kind of already going to it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and introduce this week's shit show of the week.
It's the shit show. It's the shit show.
Okay.
Peep. So we've already started talking about this situation. Just hate all around. You know, the main one was police. But there's also hate crimes happening that aren't just by police, right? There's shit going on everywhere. Just in Manhattan, police arrested Jared Powell, 49-year-old Jared Powell, because this guy decided to go and assault a 61-year-old Asian man who is now fighting for his life because of the vicious beating that he got from this guy. This is the type of shit, bro. Like, this type of hate crime, just like filling people's hearts, like, and it transcends not just from citizens to like the people that we think are here to protect us. Like, it goes from Jared Powell to the fucking Alameda Police Department in California, who just killed Mario Gonzalez the same way that they killed George Floyd in, I forgot what city he was in. But it's the same shit, bro. Like, everywhere you go, it's this devaluing of minority lives. It's this power. It's this hate that people have for one another. And it's like, what do you gain from this? Jared Powell, what do you get from beating up a 61-year-old Asian man who couldn't defend himself? Alameda PD, what do you get for staying and applying pressure on a man's back that wasn't doing anything? Like, what do you get from taking an innocent life away? Administrative leave? Are you fucking kidding me? Administrative leave? Fire these men. Fire everybody who does this type of shit. Especially if they're in a police department. Your job is to protect and serve, not kill innocent people. So when you do this type of shady shit, it's like, what are we doing as a country? Are we even making changes? Oh, Derek Chauvin got charged with murder and is being sentenced, and you know he's in jail now. But they're keeping him away from General Pop. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just a passive thing that they wanted us to have, like a little, like, here you go, you get a dub. It's not a dub. It's not a dub, bro. We're not winning out here. No one winning when we're being killed out here one by one by these power hungry, greedy, hateful people. And that's not cool.
I fucks with that, man, for real. It's definitely, like, as you mentioned, fuck 12 right now, because like you mentioned, the objective is to protect and serve, but they out here really just hurting everybody. As that said on multiple different episodes, at this point in time, if you want to make a bad situation worse, you call the police. In Ma'Khia Bryant's obvious
Right?
I'm glad
murder,
you said that, because
right?
I was going to say it again.
There you
Yes,
go.
sir.
And
So-
then for I don't know when the change starts. I don't even know if the change has started. I mean, I think, like you mentioned, Ricky, it started with the whole, like, the police, and then now we have like our own people doing it to each other, and it's like, what do you, like you said, what do you get out of it? Like, who? I don't know. It's a bad time. I think right now is the best time for all of us to really get on track with, making sure we support our communities, making sure that if we see things that we, act on them, and we help our elderly, we help our brothers, our sisters. It doesn't matter what color you are, and we should consider that
record
for
these
all.
police. Record
Mhm.
them. Keep them accountable. Keep pressure on their necks. Don't let up. Whatever you think is a win right now, it's not a win. It's not over. And yeah, Jared Powell, Alameda PD, you guys deserve a really big, fat shit show of the week. All right, let's get back on a little bit lighter note, all right? Let's get into this week's Shout Out of the Week.
Shout out to the week.
Shout out of the week.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting the money, I'm getting the money, I'm getting the money. Wait, no, that's not how it's getting the money. Young Thug, Thugga, Slime, not our slime, but the Atlanta Slime out here with Gunna doing work. If you don't know who they are, there are two of the biggest rappers out. I don't know about Gunna. Gunna's cool, though. I respect his flow. Young Thug is definitely out here. He even had Paul McCartney say he was one of the best artists that he has heard.
Damn.
And these two Atlanta rappers actually went out and they posted bail for about 30 people at a Fulton County jail over the weekend. These people were being held on minor charges, but were being forced to stay in jail because they couldn't afford to bond out. Young Thug quoted, "We just woke up and went to the jail with the lawyer, DAs and the prosecutors, and, the bonding company, and just got as many people as we can out. They provided a home-cooked meal for them after they bailed him out, and they even let them be part of a music video."
Nice.
This is the type of cool, awesome, generous, amazing type of things that I love to see and hear, because this is a community looking out for one another. People in positions of power that say, I'm not going to just use this for my own selfish gain. I'm going to go ahead and help my people out. Because we know there's a bunch of bullshit out here. You get in trouble for a little thing, they make it into a big old thing. There's people still in jail from weed charges when it's illegal already. Literally people out here creating cooking shows with that shit. But no, they out here doing the work, bringing people out of jail, helping them out. And for that, I respect it. So Thug, Gunna, y'all, salute. Y'all are this week's Shout Out of the Week.
Shout out of the week.
Shout out of the week.
All right. I think that brings us to this week's wise words. It's the Simon.
I want to leave you all with this today. Make sure that you raise your words and not your voice. It is rain that grows flowers, not thunder. Rumi.
Nice. Here's Ricky, the soundboard guy.
This week, my wise words come from the great and powerful George St. Pierre, legendary MMA fighter. And it relates back to loving yourself. See, as he quoted in a recent Joe Rogan episode, if you want to change your environment, change yourself for the better, you need to love yourself first.
Oh, that one right here.
Nice. Last but not least, I just want to leave everybody off with this. Practice being an optimist. When you focus on the good gets better. And with that, tune in again next week because we are out. Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Oh yeah!
Don't vote for The Rock.
Oh yeah! Vote for The Rock! Hey there, thanks again for listening to this episode of Down in the Basement podcast. I appreciate you tuning in. And follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at We The Basement. Interact with us. We'd love to hear from you guys. Until then, see you next week.